Greetings everyone, and Great here, another Cup Heroes 2 replay. Spawn on the north side as the blue OKW player got Groflo, I think. Spawn on the south side as the red US or Soviet forces got mAkenzo. I don't know how to pronounce that. mAkenzo? Because how do you spell this in the word? The A there suggests you start right there rather than go with the M? Not really sure. Most of the Soviet player has selected a doctrine, got the guard motor coordination tactics, we've got a conscript owner for the Soviet player. The OKW player is eyeing for Kupvagen to Volksgrenadiers. Could eye for the fortifications doctrine, guard offensive, or the special operations. Fortifications not super common. It always feels like the grand offensive is not super common anymore. It feels like more elite armor nowadays. Most people players do just not go for the Tiger tank. And special operations is still quite nice because infiltration grenades still the best ability of that doctrine. Kupvagen there got multiple conscripts in the build queue for red. Does fire a volley there onto the conscripts. More wire being built by the OKW player. Very nice. Overall, both sides just captured a lot of sectors. Fuel sector being captured up by the Soviet player. Red has captured up that regular sector, but is not in play. Kupvagen pushing forward, get some volley onto the conscripts. They could eye for some heavy cover that's nearby. Decide to do a full retreat. Kupvagen could fall back on this sector, start getting captured. It is going to eye for this sector here in return. Not in the capturing just yet. Its point of origin is in the middle there, so roughly where the MG comes up. And looks like the Schumpiner is going to be captured the sector there. The Kupvagen does not need much repairs. Just a couple dents it needs to be buffed out. Most just scratches, not even a dent. They're taking some dents now. Pioneers charging forward, and the conscripts get forced on back. This conscript squad needs to push forward to this light cover rather than being open ground. Gets a bad penetration volley there on the Kupvagen. Taking a lot of extra damage there from that Kupvagen. Volsniers and conscripts advancing, engaging close range. Both sides drop off the model off pretty quickly, and now got another conscript pushing forward, so the Soviet player should be able to win this fight. The conscripts not necessarily will like winning. They took a bit of damage there. Looks like this Schumpiner took a lot of damage as they're getting repairs on that Kupvagen. And bit of damage there onto the combat engineers. Forced by the combat engineers first. Conscripts and combat engineers have similar DPSs, but overall the combat engineers is better per model, so it's best focusing down first. Plus, with only 4 models rather than 6, it's easy to force him back, because once you drop 3 models, he needs to fall back rather than dropping another 5. Conscript squad does fall back there. Volkswagen can start pushing way forward. So the player has to get this cutoff sector, which does not deny these sector to these sectors, but will deny the fuel, the munitions, and these triple sectors there. But the OKW player has done the exact same play, so now that equally does not have income. So actually, this OKW player does have more income at the moment, since he has one more strategic point. Combat engineers do fall back for minimal health. The Shroom Pioneers as well, but a bit more than minimal.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Combat engineers and conscripts push right forward. Kupvagen fires a volley there, hits the flamer engineers. My apologies, I've been having some allergies, so my throat's a little bit choked up. Volkswagen do fire away, gets a volley there on the conscripts, both in open ground. Engineers or another Volksgrenadier. Volks hitting this guy here. This one's more wounded. This guy's more stacked up. Both would receive good damage from the flamethrower. Conscripts just fall back to this garrison, get some windows firing. And do now have tier 2 deploying research or being built by the Soviets, while the OKW player has gone for the battle group HQ. And that Volkswagen is getting hit by 2 squads there, so we'll need to start falling back really soon.
Conscripts can now attack tanks with AT grenades.
This one does effectively C1, so we can start deploying out some very powerful tripwire flares.
The sector is at risk.
Volkswagen needs to start falling back, took some damage there. Shroom Pioneer is coming from the flank. That's where the Minesweeper. Volkswagen needs to be near those Shroom Pioneers. Shroom Pioneers now trying to get some repairs there. This Volkswagen should just stick to light cover, and plus it's 2v2 or 2v1 versus heavy cover and light cover. Yep, just not even push forward, keep it in reserve. Sherm officer now deployed in the field. Battle Security is both upgraded and has medics. May want to eye for another SWS hatchet to get out the Sheer Pants quarters. Shroom Pioneers to fall back. Possible squad wipe here. Now the Volkswagen taking some damage there as well. Commandeers do take a bit of fire there. Volksgrenadiers do get upgraded for STGs, and now the Shroom are also firing away. Volksgrenadiers in open ground, which is good versus the flamethrower. Only one guy goes down there. He's starting to hit splash 2 guys there. And not to mention these sectors are currently out of supply since that sector's cut on off. Actually, yep, I see that fuel sector now blinking. May have been in supply through this direction. Although it feels like the OKW player is in great position. This one now has gone for some guards. And have been upgraded DPs. Tier 3 now being built. He needs a bit more fuel before getting out T-70. Does dodge the Molotov there, very nice. No Incendiary Grenade return. The Consequence Squad there has taken a fair amount of damage. Now the Volkswagen squad is starting to fall back, and Make It does get fully wiped out there. A little bit foolish or mistake. And the Shroom Officer, late response there as well. He could also be picked on off. AT grenade does connect onto the Volkswagen. The Volkswagen does get abandoned there, so it can be recovered or salvaged for extra resources. Conscript Squad does fall back. Conscripts looks like they'd focus that down. Stray bolts could easily kill it. Volkswagen taking some damage there, and not to mention the flamethrower to get some bonus damage there. Shroom Pioneer now taking some damage as well. Still got the guards firing away. It's 5 models alive, so it has still pretty good DPS. M5 half-track now in the build queue for the Soviet player. Very nice. Volkswageners engaging the Conscript Squad at very close range. Molotov thrown at very close range. SW's half-track now full in the field. Needs to be deployed to get the Sheer Panzer quarters. M5 half-track now pulling field. Nowhere near enough missions to be upgraded, so you can load some guards or some squad on the back of it. Shroom Officer needs to find some light cover. And the Commandeers has plenty of cover. In fact, it has heavy cover there. Oh, the sandbags were actually still alive there. My apologies, I missed the fact that sandbags were still alive there.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Now got the Sheer Pants quarters being set up a very safe position. It will keep the cutoff and other sectors nice and secure. Might say that's a fair enough spot. He could push it towards the fuel sector, but keeping the cutoff sector is secure is quite reasonable. Not to mention it is in a very safe position. smoke grenade, of course, was thrown. And it looks like the conscript squad does prevent the capture there. Like, it's a good shot there, and the conscript squad falls back, allowing the OKW player to steer it on up. Officer does fall back. Shum Pioneers may want to fall back as well. There's nothing much they can do at this moment. Like, we'll get another shot on in. Gets a small hit there. Half track is advancing. Panzer authorization being authorized. Guards can be loaded in the back of it, but once Panzer authorization, it is now authorized. And just in time. So he's bracing dirt there. Does get the cutoff sector. Lai can go ahead and do a barrage order. He is doing a smoke order. No, I'm perfectly fine with that. I think a barrage order would have been much, much better. It'd be hyper lethal at close range. But the smoke order is still a good call. It did exactly what he wanted.
AT gun is ready for combat.
Guards push forward. They may be revealed from smoke. Yes, and so the sheer pants quarters gets a good shot there. There's a frag on the storm officer. It was horribly effective because he was very spread apart.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Some Soviet landmines being built. Shum Pioneer does, of course, have the Minesweeper upgraded. He did lose another Volksgrenadier somewhere. My apologies, I missed that. Let's go for a squad of Obzdatsen. Shum Pioneers will find that landmine. Very nice.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Obzdatsen does win that fight quite handily. Their Obzdatsen's bolt action rifles are excellent. This gun is right there. Volksgrenadiers capture the flank as well. Right now there is a bit of VP advantage for the OKW player, but it is being evened out with a double capture against him, soon to be just single capture. Obzdatsen firing away. Got the Shum Pioneers engage the conscript squad as well. Quad has been upgraded. No targets in front of him at the moment. Lag is now firing away. Flamethrower does get some good bursts there. And does drop a PTRS there. I would say leave it behind. PTRSs are actually not that great for the guards. Bolt action rifles actually makes their bolt action rifles are actually pretty good anti-infantry. You could have picked up from the squad and always upgrade it later on. We do now have the Tier 4 now being reached by the Soviet player.
Marking and targeting of vehicles is now available.
Volksgrenadiers do receive a bit of fire. Commandeers and Veterans 3, but they're prone. They do fall back. Conscript squad needs to fall back as well. Possible wipe here.
Sector.
Quad half track rotating around, trying to hit these Volks.
Infantry firing on our vehicle.
And the cannon warfare shot there does roll a miss.
Anti-tank gun is ready for
Conscript
action.
squad getting hit by the lag. Sandbags took some damage there.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Sandbag starts to go down there. Kenworfer rolls a miss there. Got now Veggie 2 on the Shroom Officer, which gives him the extra man.
Has cut off a sector.
Kenworfer does roll a miss. And rolls another miss there. Volksgrenadiers push away, or Shroom Officer pushes away forward. Quad half track is advancing as well. We're gonna work for sitting on up. We got a bit of damage from the Shroom Officer. Flag does roll far. Shroom Officer does fall back. Does get hit there on the quad half track and facing a bad direction. Reversing up here is a good call. He does escape on out of there. Shroom Officers, or Shroom Pioneer push forward. Got a light barrage there, hitting the light cover. Not light barrage. Zis gun barrage does miss the Kenworfer twice there, and now the guard squad does fall back.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector. The sector has been cut off.
Trying to get repairs onto the quad half track now. Oberstwatson now behind some good heavy cover, and got some shoe mines being established as well. We do have now the OKW Panther, which is not necessary at this moment in time. His opponent does have a decent amount of fuel. He's probably seeing with T-485. Though seeing the command Panther there, he could just simply not deploy any armored assets. He'd be perfectly fine with that. Molotov does become the Shroom Pioneers. Good shot there in the quad half track. The Panther's anti-vehicle, his anti-infantry is horrible. Does take out the quad half track, so it's probably best just not deploy out any armor for the time frame for the Soviet player. Maybe at most a Katusha, just simply don't give it any targets, and then he can simply ignore it for the most part. Double this gun's probably adequate counter to the command Panther.
Encroaching on our territory.
Some flares now being thrown on out. Does roll a miss there for the Panther. This gun rolls a miss, and there we'll see double force fire the ground. Volksgrenadiers will need to fall back relatively soon. Nope, I heard something over here. There's a Panther actually getting hits there. He's actually killed off 3 infantry units there, or 2 infantry units. A little bit lucky there, to say the least. Not much else the Panther could try doing. Now I've got T-485 on the field, ready to intercept the Panther. Prioritize fire turned on the command Panther. Does get a pen there. Does use mark target. Mark target there on the command Panther. Does get double tapped by the Zis guns. And now we do have brace strip there by the guards. The number 4 does connect on T-485. Light connects on the guards. Right now we do have a double capture in favor of the OKW player. Section now being captured on up over here. It looks like he gave an attack order on the wire. Of course, he will not be able to do any damage to it with any small arms. SUVs have track inspired by the command Panther to hit the gas, as most of the time they have to worry about fuel consumption. Conscripts, Flame Engineers before, T-35 does get a good shot there. Flamer combat engineers do fall back. The smoke barrage there from wide. T-485 rolls and miss there. Conscripts do get up to the VP, preventing the capture. Got the guards and conscripts pushing on the flank. Molotov's thrown on top of the Strom officer, forcing him back. Great shot there from the T-485. We see the pin there from the Command Panther. Guard has fire turned on. Got some pens in Command Panther and a pen in return. Conscripts tried to roll before to get a turn off, but does get immolated. Opus Assassin does get wiped out there. Looking to place lacking units on the field. Another Volks or Opus Assassin is probably a good idea. Right now, probably Volks. Yeah, even a Shun Pioneer for extra repairs wouldn't be too half bad. $120mm mortar sitting on up, maybe on to barrage the lag. May not be in barrage range. The barrage range is additional what, 20 up to 100. So right around here.
Supply sector under attack. The enemy still has 300 points.
Is barraging towards the VP, but of course nothing is there at the moment. Volkswagens do salvage that carcass. And Shroom Officer is pushed along the flank, captured the VP as well.
I saw their heads above a snowdrift. I shot one, and he didn't move. Shot another, didn't fall.
Command Panther heading towards the conscripts. They do build some heavy cover there. And the heavy cover immediately gets destroyed. Conscripts push forward. Shroom Officer takes some damage there. 100mm mortar rain a little bit short, getting some friendly fire damage there. Shroom Officer does fall back, leaving the Vet 4 Volks to engage the triple Vet 3 squads. Next mortar hit does miss the Vikenwerfer. Another Alpha Flare's para dropped on in. Guards to get outside of the garrison. This gun's there. Command Panther rotating around, like firing a shot. This gun's maybe I need to engage the Sheer Transporters. Let's get a good pen there. One pen on the Panther, one pen on the T-485. Multiple bounces there. And after the Shroom Pioneers push along the flank, does throw a stun grenade there, help win him the fight. Does get him stunned. Panther rotating around, does some damage there. Blitz, combat blitz, trying to avoid some damage. Mark target there, which one more shot from made to get out. It's hard for me to tell. AT guns do fall back there. We do have, of course, units push along the flank. Norfolk gets another shot there in the T-485. Both sides save the vehicle. Got Stukas Fus now on the field by blue. Looking for the mortar barraging somewhere. Mortar does strike the Shroom Officer. Direct hits, severely wounding them all. Next hit gets one more. Stukas Fus barrage raiding on in. Get some good hits there. Even more hits there as well. Not a bad Stukas Fus hit.
T-34 ready for combat.
Guards capture the flank there. Conscripts or Volkswagen is hitting the central VP. Right now, the excavators are falling behind. Before 85 push forward, does get a roll miss there. And 150mm mortar does fall back. Direct hit there though. Going force back that Volks to get healed on up. Up north, got the combat engineers. They lay down some landmines, but they get swept.
Supply sector.
There's some damage there. Does get a bounce and miss there. Shooting pioneers or combat engineers who fall back. Conscripts giving it a distance. Double pen there on the command Panther. We got T-3485 now on the field. The OKW player has 90 fuel in the bank. Needs 135 to get out a Panzer and 140 for a Panzer IV. And now more important for the Panzer does get a pen there. Panther does fall back.
Forces are neutralizing a sector.
No focus fire there. Handspells connects on the healthier one. You have now a marked target onto the command Panther, taking feeding there. Receive bounce there. One more pen in stun for. Does get done for. Before 85 does go down. And goes down even further. One grenade there on the conscripts, and they throw a Molotov in turn. Conscripts fall back. Obsas is trying to get warmed up.
The enemy has cut off a sector.
Exclusive Foos Barrage raining on in somewhere.
The enemy is attacking our HQ.
Try to strike the spot with medics. Unsuccessful. Also missed the T-45. We do not have the vehicle crew repair as well. AT-gun sitting on up. We do now have another Strum Pioneer on the build queue for blue. He did lose his previous Strum Pioneer. Last time checked, it was up here-ish. Both those landmines are still existing. And Volkswagen is trying to salvage the carcass there as well. Very nice.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
T-35 gets a shot there. Conscripts heading to the center of the map. We got T-35 getting hit by the Mechanowoofer. Troop is pretty forward, unvetted, so no sub grenade there. Throws a Molotov. Did not need it. May wipe out the Strum Pioneer immediately. Does, so he will need to rebuild another one. Maybe save up for another command Panther. 20mm mortar does strike the Sturm officer. And got infiltration grenades there. 1, 2, 3. Does get one good hit there. One's minus splash hit as well. Sturm officer does fall back. Sturm officer does fall back there. Volkswagen is pretty forward. I thought did the icon not switch? I thought I updated the icon. I usually cast a couple Heroes 2 on Wednesday. I may have messed up the stream information. It says Heroes 2. The thumbnail not update. 6 Foos Barrage rolls a miss there.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
T-3480 or T-3485 24 trying to hunt down the Suxafus. Gets those are shot there. Decides not to continue pursuing. Does get a good shot there. Over here, Commissioners capture that sector. T-3485 falls on back. Does take a bit of damage there, but nothing too significant. Still needs to fall back all the way because it's already going down. Molotov thrown on top of the combat engineers while the conscripts take a bit of damage. conscripts and guards push forward. Just me commentating. The two players are down here. Commandeers now taking time to repair. And we've got the Commandeers laying down some landmines. Obstadotson and the Shroom officer force back the combat engineers. Landmine still there. Could go ahead and cancel to get his munitions back. And conscripts here. Destroys the sandbags here. Not sure if that's on purpose or accidental. 120mm mortar. Connects, gets a massive hit there on those squads, forcing them back. Now we've got the Stukas creeps its way forward. Next mortar strike may hit the Vikenwerfer. Does, quite hard. OKW player starting to disintegrate there. Loses the Vikenwerfer. Lost a lot of stuff. Trying to heal him up. He's trying to save up his resource for another Command Panther. Destroys the Vikenwerfer entirely. Now I've got an SU-85 on the build queue. Is the... I think the OKW player is just AFK now. I'm going to fast forward.
Enemy has 100 points remaining.
Yep, and the OKW player has resigned. This angry saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.